No, there's not much money in it. Well, I'm a human rights journalist, and it's a human rights story. I grew up in Northern Ireland where human rights was a big issue, and imperialism was a big issue. And I was working as a journalist in Romania, and I came across this story where imperialists, Western imperialists, were telling Romanian peasants how to live, how to work, what to do. And to my shock, the imperialists weren't cigar-chomping, champagne-swilling capitalists like I'd been brought up to believe. The imperialists were wearing woolly jumpers and facial hair and sandals. They were going to this country, Romania, and telling people what their life was like and how their life in the future would be like. And sorry, I couldn't be any part of that. And I felt that was a human rights abuse, that they were stopping people fulfilling their destiny, stopping the poorest people in Europe fulfilling their destiny. And for me, that just wasn't good enough. It needed to be exposed, and a little bit of sunlight needed to be brought on. Yes, well, it's just funny. After we made Mind Your Own Business, people wrote to us and said you have to do a documentary about DDT, which we'd never heard of. The scandal of banning DDT and millions dying of malaria, again because of something that rich Western people felt was good enough for Africans, banning DDT. And so we started to do a bit of work on that. And then I realised, that DDT is a bit historical. The ban is gradually being lifted, and okay, a few million have died, but hey, what's a few million Africans between environmentalists? Because that's who their victims are in that case. So we decided, then we looked at CO2. We said CO2 was the new DDT. CO2 is this wonderful thing that plants need to grow, that we couldn't survive without it. But it's been demonized by emotional environmentalists, and they're trying to ban CO2. And again, the poorest people on the planet are going to suffer. People who need to burn their fossil fuels. I suppose like many people, I want to make poverty history. That big phrase, let's make poverty history. What I say to people, if you want to make poverty history, allow people to burn their fossil fuels and build cities and factories. And anyone who doesn't allow Africans and the people in the developing world to burn fossil fuels, then you're an imperialist ratbag who deserves to be exposed, and I've got a camera and I'm going to do it. Go and ask the people of Africa how that organic lifestyle is working out for them. They don't use any fertilizers. They all live on their little plot of land, growing their own food. They don't have any of those modern medicines. They don't have any of the modern pollutants in the air, and they all die at 35. Their children die. Most of their children die before their 5th birthday of easily preventable diseases. Well, I have a challenge for the people who think that's a superior lifestyle. Go to Africa and live in the bush and burn your passport and don't come back. See how long it lasts, see how you like it.